Now, a Marion County couple thankful to be reconnected with their dog that had gone missing on a cliff.
Dallas Payton tells us how they were reunited. Dallas.
Cindy, David, their dog Olive spent 2 nights in temperatures that were in the 20s. The dog suffered a bruised liver and his eye was punctured.
You need it.
Janice Kendrick says her 2 dogs, Olive and Rayburn, were let out to use the restroom the evening of November 15th without their electric collars that were charging at the time. Minutes later, Rayburn returned, but without Olive. After an hour, Janice and her husband got worried, so they went out to search, but had no luck.
I spent the night on the couch waiting for her to claw at the door and didn't hear anything all night long. I was just sick to my stomach.
The next morning, Kendra's husband used a bloodhound to help track down Olive.
He circled around, went down some gullies up the other side, then circled around a house that was being constructed, which would make sense because they kind of find places to go. Anyway, the last thing he indicated was that Olive went down the mountain in a rocky ravine.
Kendrick then turned to Facebook for help, and a woman who lives below the mountain reached out saying she heard a dog barking all day. And Kendrick knew where to search for day 2, and 30 people assisted. After some time, one of the volunteers were able to ping Olive's location, which was about 30 feet down a 150 feet cliff. Kendrick then called Red Point Inn, a restaurant that specializes in equipment for climbing and caving.
They represent a company called Petzl, and that company had 4 representatives from Salt Lake City, Utah, out here at Foster Falls replacing the things that climbers put their ropes on.
On the 3rd day, the group was able to come out and locate Olive. 2 of the guys went down and assisted Olive back up the cliff to safety.
When I had my arms around her, it was the best feeling in the world. It was one of the worst things I've experienced in my life. I mean, that dog means so much to me. She's a companion, she's not just a pet.
Kendra says she's thankful for everyone who helped find their dog. She and her husband plans to invite everyone who helped out to their home on Thursday to show their appreciation. Cindy?